Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to make an elevation oblique, and this is a companion video to our 2-point perspective, both of which we're going to eventually bring into Illustrator, and I'm going to walk you through how to do that too on Thursday. But for right now, what we want to do you remember this from last semester? I showed you guys how to make a plan oblique through a video, and I made this file available to you. But this has like a step-by-step instructions for how to make a plan oblique. And if you remember, plan obliques, any kind of oblique drawing is still measurable, meaning that despite this being um, an oblique 3D view, the plan, like 2 feet right here in plan, will literally measure as 2 feet right here in plan. It keeps its dimensions. So how do we do that with elevation? The steps are similar but slightly different. So what I did was I took the elevation drawing and I simply extruded it into 3D and grouped it together. So like in 3D space, that looks like this. And so if you want to follow along, this isn't a perfect object by any means, but it serves the example. What we're going to do is we're going to take our top, get your 4 windows going right here, take your top down, go ahead, copy your model just to be safe. We're not going to rotate anything, but what we are going to do is we're going to grab it and we're going to type shear. In the right window, you're going to draw a vertical line. Then you're going to type 45. Hit enter. You've sheared this back, right? What you can also do is then type shear again, go into your front view, draw a vertical line, hold shift if your ortho's off. And what you can start to see we're going to do, we're going to type in 45 again. And boom, we have an elevation oblique. So when you do this, you can have any of your model that you've made, right? And you can have a site in it, site context. So if there's some sort of ground plane and other buildings or roads or anything, grab the whole thing first. Make sure the model is complete first. Then grab all of it and you just shear it twice like that. Um, it makes it look right in the top down view. But this translates to other windows. It just depends on what view you're working in. I like to just kind of rotate my models up. I think that's easier for me to get a handle on, because then what you can do is you can take this, you type make 2D. And a lot of lines here, so it takes a second. But then you'll see it generates that line work. A lot of hidden lines in there. That's what that's about. And we can save the view like we did in our other video, our 2-point perspective video. Once you have your stuff, you can just make sure set view, named views, hit the save icon, and then you can type like elev oblique. And so then whenever you need, if you're like moving around, and you can just click back into that set view, elev oblique, and it will find that view. So when you make 2D, what you can also render as well. And so I'm using the Rhino render because I don't have V-Ray installed on my computer, but you can then put like a render underlay underneath line work, and then we're going to live paint it in Illustrator. But I'm going to show you that on Thursday. So really, that is it. Elevation obliques are pretty easy to draw. There's some really beautiful examples when you have like a full city of little buildings I'm sure if you've played a little app game, a lot of times they will have little elevation oblique buildings that you can click on and stuff. So yeah, that's how you do it.